Hello viewers, in this video I am going to show you how to create or prepare Google Forms. For creation of Google Forms, open your browser and in Google search window just type Google Forms. After pressing enter, you will see this Google Forms free online surveys for personal use. So click on this Google Forms option. Now you can see we have this home page of Google Forms creation. Here we have two options. First one is for personal and second one is for business. And in this video I will speak about personal Google Forms. So to create our personal Google Forms, here in this personal option, click on this Go to Google Forms option, which will redirect us to Gmail sign in page. We need to sign in with appropriate Gmail account to create our Google form. So it is compulsory that we should have Gmail account for creation of our Google Forms. Now, after signing in, you can see the first page of Google Form is there. And now we will start designing or creating our Google Form. Here you can see at top settings option is there, preview option is there, customize theme option is there, and add-ons option is there. Now default theme is blue color. If we want to change the theme, we can click here on customize theme and we can select our color. Now I am selecting red color. You can see Google Form color is changing. So this is, we can use this option to change our theme. So I will take this orange color theme for our Google Form. Now I will scroll down from here and you can see font style option is there. By default basic font is there. If we want to change, we can click here to change our font. You can see now font is getting changed. Again formal. So different font options are also there, but I will go with the default basic setting. So these are the settings which you can do in your Google setting option to customize your theme. Now we will start designing our form. First of all, we need to give title. So here I will give the name student information for certificate course in English. So student information for a certificate course in English. So this is the title of our form. Here you can see form description is also there. If you want to give description for this form, then you can type the description in this window. So here I will type students who are interested in learning English should fill this form as early as possible. So now we have given title to our form and also we have given information about our form. Now to start with the questions, here you can see untitled question is there. So I will click here on this untitled question and I will start designing questions. So first question is student name starting with surname. So now here you can see multiple choice option is there, but for this question we want short answer. So I will click on this box and here I will select this short answer option. So now first question is student name starting with surname and it is short answer. I want this information compulsorily from students, hence you can see required button is there. So I will just click here and make this option compulsory. So students need to fill this field compulsorily. Now to add second question, here you can see plus option is there, which is for adding questions. So I will click on this plus option and you can see second question is there. Now I will just write here about gender, and in such case I want multiple choice, so I will keep this as it is. Now I will add option 1 as male, option 2 as female, and option 3 transgender. Again I will scroll down and make this question compulsory. Now first question is student name, second gender. So in this case student will select any one option from these three. Hence it is multiple choice question. Again for third question I will click on this plus button. You can see new question has been created. Again I will click here on this multiple choice option. Here you can see different types of questions are available in our Google form. First one is short answer, then paragraph, multiple choice, check boxes, drop down, file upload, linear scale, multiple choice grid, tick box, date and time. So now I will select this check boxes option, and here I will make third question, why you would like to join this course. And now option is check boxes. It means in such cases students can give more than one options in the form of answer. So here we will give different options. So first option is to improve fluency, second option is to improve vocabulary, third option is to improve speech daring, improve grammar skills. So likewise you can give as many options as you can, and in such checkbox condition student can select more than one options. Again I will make this question as a compulsory. To add next question I will click here, I want birth date of the student. So I will type the question, and here you can see it is automatically saying date. It means when student will fill this answer, student will get calendar and will select the date from that calendar. Again I will make this question compulsorily. Now my basic information is like this: student name, gender, why you would like to join this course, and birth date of student. Now I want to add another section to this Google form. So here you can see this last option is there, add section. So I will click here. Now you can see it is asking untitled section and section 2. So I will give name to this section and I will write here parents information. If I want to give description, I can give description. I will click here on this plus option to add new question. So I will here write name of the father. It is now short answer. I will make it compulsorily. Again I will add next question, name of the mother. Again I will make it compulsorily. So this is how we can add different types of questions to our Google form, and all these are the types of questions which we can add to our Google form. Now again I will make here third section. So I will give the name student photograph and other information. Again, I will click here on this plus button. Here I will write name of the class. Again, I can give here multiple choice option, and I will write option FYBSC, SYBSC, EYBSC. I will make this question as a compulsory. For next question, I want student photograph to be uploaded. So I will click here on this plus option. Here I will select by clicking on this option file upload, and here I will click on continue, and I will type my question. Please upload your recent photograph. Again, I will make this compulsorily. So student need to upload their recent photograph, and they will get file upload option. Now here you can see different options are available. Allow only specific files. If I make this option on, then I can select particular files to be uploaded from student's side. I will make this off. Here maximum number of files can be 1, or I can make it to 5 or 10, and maximum file size should be default is 10 MB, so I can make it to 1 MB, 10 MB, or likewise. So I will keep this 10 MB. Now my question is compulsory. So this is how we can add different questions to our Google form. Now our Google form is ready, and we want to see the preview. So here you can see this button, preview option is there. So I will click on this preview button to see the preview of our form. Now here title is student information for certificate course in English. Now you can see student name starting with the surname, gender. Then for next section, next option is there, you can see, and likewise we can go with the preview. Now I will close this preview option. Now I will discuss about few settings of our Google form. Now here again, if you want to make changes in theme, you can make changes. Again, you can make font also. Now here in this Google form settings, I will click on this button. There are 3 types of settings: general, presentation, and quizzes. So now we will speak about general settings. Now I will make this option available for students. It means collect email addresses. So those students who fill form, the Google will collect their email addresses. Then second one is limit to one response. It means one student can give response at one time only. If this is off, then student can give response multiple times. So I will make this on. Again, if student want to edit their response after submission, then I can make the option available from here. So if student submitted some information and would like to make changes in the information, then if this option is on from our side, student would be able to edit changes after submission also. Again here maximum size of all files uploaded, by default it is 1 GB. So I will keep this as it is, and I will click on save option. Again I will go to settings. Second one is presentation settings. I will click show progress bar. This will show students that how many sections they have filled and how many sections are still remaining. And after finishing, here we can give confirmation message to our students. So here by default message is your response has been recorded. So I will give the message, thanks for submitting your response. We will get back to you soon. And I will click here on save. So the moment student submits the form, this message will be showed on their screen. So I will click here on the save option. And third setting is quizzes, but currently we are not making the quiz. Hence, I will not discuss about this setting. So now we have created our Google form and we have given general and presentation settings. Now our form is ready for giving to the students. So now to send the forms to students, here you can see send option is there. So I will click on send button and now it is showing us send. Again it is having different options, send via email and send via attachment. Suppose we are having email addresses of students and we want to send the email to their email ID, then directly we can type email addresses here and simply click on this send button. If we want to give the link to the students, then here you can click on this link option and here you can simply click on this copy button. Your link is copied and you can give this link to your students. Here the link is very huge, so you can click here to shorten your link also. You can see now your link has been shortened, or you can keep as a original link also. So I will make this option shorten URL and I will copy this option. Now after copying this link, you can give link or share link with your students and students can fill their responses. Now I will open this link in another form and I will submit one response so that you will come to know how you can work with the responses and the received data. So I will open a new window and I will paste the link of that form into a new window. Now you can consider that student has got link and student are going to fill this information. So here I will write my email address. Here I will write my name. I will select the appropriate fields. I will select my birth date from this calendar. So here you can see options, so many options are there for selection of our birth date. So I will select birth date. I will click on next option. So it is taking me to the next session. Here I will fill information. Again I will click on next. Here you can see progress bar is there. It is showing that page 2 out of page 3. I will click on next. Here you can see I will select my class and I will add my picture in the form of photographs. So select files from your device. Students can also select file from their laptop, computer or mobile phones also. So here I will select my photograph from the appropriate location. So I will select a particular photograph. So I will select this photograph and I will click on upload. Now you can see uploading my photograph on Google form. And now my photograph has been uploaded. Now I will click on submit. Once I click on submit, it is showing me thanks for submitting your response. We will get back to you soon. So in this way, students can fill their form. if students want to change their response, here edit your response option is also available. Now suppose that so many students have filled their form and you want to see responses received from students. So here you can see in the responses field one response is available. Now you can see here the summary from one response is available in the form of graphs. Again, here you can see one response and it is accepting response. If I want that the form should not accept more responses, then I can simply click here. Now it is showing not accepting responses. Now if I want, again I can change this from accepting responses. Now if I want data received, then here you can see this green button is there. I will click here on create spreadsheet. I will click on create button and now you can see my Google form is creating spreadsheet for me. Now only one response is there which is showing. If there are so many responses, then it will show in this spreadsheet. So this is how you can use Google Forms for getting data or for the purpose of survey or any other purpose. Now again, if you want to edit your Google form, you can go to questions and you can edit form as per your requirements. So this is how you can deal with your preparation or creation of Google Forms. Again, here you can see these three dots, that is more options are there. So if I click here, I can make a copy of this form, move to bin, pre-filled link. I can print the form. I can add collaborators. Also I can add different types of add-ons to my Google form. So I will talk about add-ons in my next video. So thank you very much for listening to my video.